Genesis, the Power Edge!
Watch it, buddy! Yes! It's the Atari! Sega CD-ROM! New Nintendo!
It's enough to make a grown man cry.
For the average Christmas shopper, it didn't make much sense. But in my family, video games were the best way to spread Yuletide cheer.
And then a Nintendo game!
What is it?
Which one? Super Mario Bros. 2!
Oh
my and then a Nintendo game!
Yep, by 1990, my cousins and I had joined the Nintendo Army.
We were lucky, one of the chosen few, we found it.
Super Mario Bros. 3, Shadowgate, and Dragon Warrior captured our imaginations and held them prisoner like the princesses and worlds we were so determined to save.
This is Dragon Warrior.
It was a world of power with seemingly endless possibilities. But then came the Sega Genesis.
It looks like 3 Genesis games.
Together as a family, we entered the 16-bit generation with Sega leading the way. But little did we know, Nintendo was about to wage war.
New Nintendo! She got me the new Nintendo!
Daddy's playing Super Nintendo.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Can you believe that? Your favorite video store? Trick-or-treating?
Thank you.
Yeah, good night.
Take a look at all those Super Nintendo games on the wall. It was a brand spanking new console, but it had a lot of catching up to do. Remember, Sega was leading the 16-bit race that year, with a slew of fantastic arcade games and a spiky blue hedgehog boasting plenty of tood. Sega was determined to beat Nintendo and win Christmas 1991.
Well, we're getting ready for Christmas. It's 3 weeks away, huh?
I knew the threat was real. Sega and Nintendo were at war, and the battlefield was my entertainment center. Going to sleep Christmas was nearly impossible. How could I?
I'm so sad I can't go to sleep.
Oh, honey. Try to relax, okay?
The thought of opening brand new Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis games was overwhelming.
My brain's so excited I feel like I'm gonna get up.
All right, relax.
The big question for me, which games in my letter to Santa Claus would the jolly old fat guy bring me? One more sleep, and I would know.
Yup, he was here. He was definitely here.
Sure enough, I didn't see it. Something I see that's going on here, and I'm gonna believe it, and I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe
What
it.
is it? I don't have my glasses on, I can't see. What is it? Let's see. Oh my gosh! Castlevania 4! Santa did it.
Look, the cookies.
Oh my goodness, look, Tyler.
I could care less about the cookies, Mom. Look at what I'm holding in my hands.
Quick shot, Donald Duck.
He came through for you, huh? He got exactly what you wanted.
Who's that?
Super Shredder.
Wow. Oh, it says slice and dice shredder.
Oh.
All right, let's continue the adventures. Who's that from?
It's from Aunt Michelle, Uncle Mike, Mikey, and Manny.
This would be good. Aunt Michelle always got me the hottest games for Christmas.
I knew it was Toe Janitor all my life. It is.
What is it?
Toe Janitor. I knew it was Toe Janitor all my life.
Oh, you did.
What made you think that?
Because.
The reason why I knew it was Toe Jam and Earl all my life was because a few weeks before Christmas, Dad and I were at our local video game shop, G&G, when I noticed Toe Jam and Earl on the wall. I asked him if we could get it. And Dad said, "No, I think Aunt Michelle might get you that for Christmas." Way to leave a major hint, Dad.
What do you say?
Thank you.
To Tyler from Grammy and Grandpa in New York.
Go to it, kiddo. Hop to it, bellhop. Payless shoes.
Think it's shoes?
Grammy, Grandpa. What are you doing behind the kids'
What are they
shoes?
using?
It's not a shoe. What's this?
What is
Oh,
it?
man.
Ultraman.
Oh,
Ultraman was an underrated Super Nintendo game based on a popular Japanese television show.
oh, cool. I'm cool. Let me see. Coolest of cool. You are cleaning up, kid. What do you say to them in New York?
Thank you.
Thought they'd fake you out with shoes, huh?
The old video game in the shoebox routine.
Tyler.
Looks
Ready,
like clothes
go on,
again.
go on, go on.
Who's it from?
It's for Mommy and Daddy.
It looks like clothes.
I need clothes.
This was the big one.
What is it?
Conan. I'm not Conan.
Golden Axe 2.
Golden Axe 2!
Golden Axe 2? Now let the record show. Whereas most sources state this game as having been released in January of 1992, here I am, Christmas of 91, holding Golden Axe 2.
I didn't know it was out.
Cool box.
I don't know if we can wear that. That doesn't look like clothes to me. Is that a big surprise?
Uh-huh.
You didn't even know that was out. Look at that stack of games, boy.
Man, that's a lot of money sitting here.
Well, guess what?
What?
I get to play all those games.
And play them I did. Lucky for us, Dad was able to capture our first impressions of these brand new games. But before we get to that, you might be asking yourself, what did my parents get each other for Christmas? Well, Dad got Mom a new CD from her favorite artist.
Oh, man. James Taylor in concert.
No, it isn't.
New Moonshine.
It's a new album.
Wow. Thanks, guys.
A new purse, and for Dad,
You're back.
Come on.
What the heck is this?
Give that move here, Tyler. I can't see.
Mom took a gamble on some local artwork.
It's a print. I met the artist. I bought the print. I bought the frame. I bought the glass. I did it all myself. I know you like Western art type stuff. Isn't it beautiful?
It's really nice. Yes, it is.
Dad wasn't a fan, even though Mom's heart was in the right place.
These guys again.
Beautiful. Look at the movement on there, huh? cave, huh? Look at the names of the stars. Goofy, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Uncle Scrooge, Gyro, Geary Goose. In what? It's in CinemaScope too, letterbox. What the heck? Looks like an adventure to me. Quackshot. Starring Donald Duck. Wow, what's that music?
You could hear it in my dad's voice. We were experiencing the next generation of gaming, but nothing could prepare us for what we saw next.
Whoa. Oh, look at those bugs. Wow.
Bumpers. Would Daddy read this, please? Daddy, can you read this for me?
Y,
Y,
L, and oh, that's it.
L,
E, R.
Where's R? Oh, there it is.
That's it.
Start.
Whoa, look at that. Oh my goodness, it's like a movie.
Wait till Brian sees this.
After Castlevania 4, it was time for something a little more funky.
Daddy, tape it. It's a good part. See that? Let's start me back at this level. So sneezed. What?
Is this one funny?
Yeah.
What do you say to Aunt Michelle and Uncle Mike?
Do you like Michelle and Uncle Mike and
Manny and
Mikey?
Manny and Mikey. I remember wishing that they were there to experience this with me. It was always sad because our two families were close, and yet we lived so far away from each other.
Let's see if I can pick him up.
Worlds of power, worlds apart.
Can't wait to open the presents, huh, Manny? Uncle Mark, if you're watching this tape, I just want to let you know Manny's bugging me to open the present you sent.
There may have been thousands of miles separating me from my cousins, but for every Sega and Nintendo game our parents bought us, there was a new story to tell, a shared experience. It may have divided most gamers, but honestly, I have the console wars to thank for bringing my family closer together.
Games! Imagine all these presents for games for me.
Yeah, all for Atari.
Yeah, right?
Imagine a whole room was full of games, old games.
Mikey.
Can't go in here.
They're all Atari games.
Yeah, they're all Atari
It's Tyler like Atari because he wanted to know about it.
Yeah, he's curious about it.
games.